Good afternoon, church. I am Pastor Ernestine Graham with Spirit Wind Healing Ministries, and I just have a really quick invite for you to come out and join us tonight or watch us online at 6:30 on our YouTube channel or Facebook. If you haven't liked and subscribed, please do. I got to tell you, I've been in the presence of the Lord today, and I said this last week that as ministers to go, and that means all of you, because we're all ministers, right? If we're born again believers, we all have some kind of ministry to some kind of somebody somewhere. And so when we spend time in the secret place, in the private headquarters of the throne of God with Him, we can't help but come out with something that we get to take back to somebody else. And so as a minister, that has a pulpit, it's even more greater for you to spend that quality time with God in the secret place, preparing your heart for hearing from Him and then depositing what He has to deposit to the people. And so today the Lord has given me a word about legacy, inheritance, what your life means. Are you going to leave here with it just being a vapor, or will there actually be some sort of purpose that people remember you for? I was scrolling through the obituaries this morning, not by choice. I got led there by something that the Lord was showing me, and before you knew it, I was on the obits and discovered that a first cousin from my mom's side had died last year, and I didn't know it. So far removed from that side of my family and the backdrop of my family on both sides, actually. So I did not know it. And but as I read the obituary, I realized that her two brothers had died too, and I knew that a previous sister had died. So the entire clan was wiped out. Mom and dad were gone, and all the siblings, all the children were gone. And what was left was grandchildren and soon to be great grandchildren. But that entire group of people were gone at a very young age. And none of them lived, I don't think, to be 60. And so I discovered a few things that I needed to deal with in my own bloodline. But what I began to feel from the Lord was just a strong weeping of everything they left behind, everything that wasn't fulfilled. And He began to show me gifts, packages, jewels that were laying on a golden ground. And He said, go pick them all up. Just go get them, gather as much of it as you can, and bring it into the secret place. And what I understood from that was that your ancestors, maybe your siblings that have gone away, left this earth already, had things that were deposited in them. And when they left this earth, if they didn't spend that stuff that was deposited in them from the God who knew them before they were born, then it just got left just laying around and looks like debris, but it's not. It's things that God had deposited into them, and it's for that bloodline. It's for that church. It's for that business. It's for whatever, but I'm specifically talking about a bloodline, but it's for that family. And so He showed me that, we've got to go in and get it. We've to go to the Lord, and whoever did not fulfill the purposes of God in our family, some families, every generation served the Lord. But then other families are like mine, and somewhere along the line, they broke covenant with God and then began to serve self or other gods. And so I was just so overwhelmingly grieved by the idea that my ancestors didn't love God enough to give Him everything. And so with that said, it led into this message for tonight and helping us to really develop an understanding of God's heart for the things that He's deposited in us. It's not to go to waste. The things that He's put in us is beautiful and cherished to Him. That's why when I saw it in the spirit, in this vision, everything was just beautiful, shiny, wrapped really nice, or laying there as jewels. And I don't want my stuff to go to waste. I don't want what God has given me to be wasted and squandered. And I'm sure that you don't either. So I pray that you'll join us tonight. If you don't have a church to attend, you don't have a family, a fellowship to be with, we invite you to come and join us and hear this word. If you don't want to leave the house, watch it online. Leave your prayer requests in the box, and may God bless you on your Jesus journey.